this league on USC. Got my red hat on.
The Nittany will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So USC's offense takes the field to start this game off. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding...
Breaks away in the middle. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The Trojans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air, it's St. Clair. Trying to beat the D deep. He makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play.
Touchdown, Southern Cal! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinks...
the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first down. Turning it on. Touchdown, Penn State. He got a step and just dusted the field. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll give it to the back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume. It'll pay off big time in the season.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The lone back's got it. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. That's caught. It's Williams. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Ready to get the first down.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
I mean, their one touchdown was off of one running play. It was Singletary, just straight up the middle. I hit him twice, it didn't matter.
With a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights.
I thought I was going into the whiteout for sure.
They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little place for
The second part of it's going to be, they're all going to change into white.
On the run, it's Jordan. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam.
Oh, he's got some space. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Finds his tight end. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Trying to run, it's Jordan. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Quarterback moving.
Keep going.
To the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a 4th down stop. Here's a heat. They stop him short of the marker and they'll turn it over on down.
I've never seen a computer do that.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Going for it all. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
When you make big plays for your quarterback in the game, you catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Got it set up on the outside. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Trojans with the 1st and 10. Right down the middle. Connection to the right. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And you see more and more of this in college football, finding your playmakers in space, whether it's a receiver, a tight end, or in this case a running back, way down the field. Get him isolated, find your matchup, and have the running back turn it into a receiver.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Great job by the defense here, rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal. Big fella moving. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on second and goal. Touchdown USC! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be.
I love when they get first downs on like 3rd and 7. Oof, nothing.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Got it in the middle. It's Jordan. There he goes. Touchdown Trojans. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and
I fucking love that. On the 4. Ooh.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, I always say this, when you're backed up on offense, those are some of the best opportunities to take deep shots. In all likelihood, the defense is expecting a run. You're going to try and buy yourself a little bit of real estate, so they're playing press man coverage, and that's when you want to take advantage of that coverage. But the defense doing a really good job on the back end that time, being in position, forcing the incomplete.
Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
man, I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They mark it at the 29. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for space. It's Jordan.
Changes the whole
Pick up a 1 to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Pressure coming, and he was hit just as he was hurt. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Makes the catch, it's Williams. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can can see. Gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 times.
Touchdown, Trojans! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
What?
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Give to the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. He tries to take the top off. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. That's caught. It's Williams. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Oh my god.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these 2 teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff.
I'll be honest.